gets. And this is where the new unit really pays off.
It means that patients don't have to keep coming back for extra tests. They can be seen in one day. They can have all the different tests done in the morning. The results are sent to the consultant, and when the patient comes again, hopefully the consultant will have all the information in front of him and be able to tell the patient exactly what's the matter with their eye. And it's far quicker than ever it's been.
Tomorrow in Oban, Scotland's main teaching union, the EIS, gathers for its annual meeting, possibly its most important since the institute was first founded. This will be the first time since the end of action in schools that the rank-and-file teachers will be able to tell their leaders what should be done next. So what is the mood in the staff room now? Anne Mackenzie reports.
Derek McMillan has been a physics teacher in Aberdeen for 11 years. He's a staunch member of the biggest teaching union in Scotland, the EIS, not an official but a rank-and-file member, and now representative of the thousands of ordinary teachers battle-hardened by their 21-month fight to win an independent peer review. Tomorrow, Derek McMillan will be one of 500 teachers crowding into Oban's tiny Corran Hall for the union's annual general meeting, the first full-scale gathering of the profession since they agreed to a ceasefire in the long dispute. The terms of the armistice between the unions and the government have been seen as something of a triumph for the teachers. They did, after all, win the independent review denied to them for so long. But the teachers themselves appear to view the situation very differently. Certainly it seems tomorrow's conference will not be a victory parade.
I don't think there's any feeling of triumph at all. I don't think we've gained anything as yet. We've kept pace, really. That's as much as we've done so far. We have achieved an inquiry, but that inquiry didn't have the remit that we were particularly keen on. We would prefer a much more restricted remit on pay. It's brought in conditions of service, so we're not too keen on that. So it will not be a back-slapping conference at all. It will be a conference where we consolidate our position, reassure each other that we are prepared to continue to take action, and just set out what we are prepared to accept out of this inquiry.
The teachers have been back at their desks now for almost 3 months, and even though curricular development and extracurricular activities are still under boycott, for many parents the return to stable teaching has been enough. For children like these, after all, the independent review came just in time to save their exams. But it seems this conference will make it clear that parents shouldn't take peace for granted. This may only be a lull in the battle.
Oh, I think parents must be very, very aware that that's exactly what it is. In fact, the EIS is intending to put out some literature in later this month to parents, just showing them exactly what we mean when we say that the battle will continue if we don't like the conditions which come out of the inquiry.
Are you personally hopeful that the fight is all over now?
I'm personally hopeful. I don't think any teacher wants to take action of this kind just for the sake of taking action. I would love to think that the action would be over. And I feel that most teachers will be more than happy to go back to the situation as it was before. What we won't be happy to do is to go back to that situation without a fair pay and with unfair conditions forced upon us.
It seems then that this 140th AGM of the union is going to very publicly make clear that the rank and file are still absolutely behind their leaders. The message will be that teachers throughout the country are ready to start the fight all over again if necessary.
When famous figures in the art world meet together, galleries such as the Tate, National
established by Aberdeen District Council, the first of its kind.